So it looks like the numbers have been updated. 25,252 cases in total. 21,397, representing 84%, have been recovered or have been discharged, and 3,716 of those persons are currently active cases. Now, the Electoral Commission says it has no control over how the political parties visit registration centers located across senior high schools once they comply with its rules and regulations. Director for Electoral Services, Dr. Serebour told Roland Walker on the AM show, despite concerns being raised, it credits itself 95% for the work done so far.
We used around 3,400 to 3,500. But now we are getting to 7,000.
Okay. And the 7,000 is a full deployment?
Yes, that's a full deployment.
Okay.
So that is the full phase. It's about 6,780. And that's what we are using now.
Now, how many people did you estimate you want to capture?
For the whole period?
Yes, please.
Yeah, we are targeting 15 to 16 million.
I don't understand. What is 15 to 16 million?
What I mean is that we are expecting that by the time we will finish the registration in early August, we are expecting that we have registered between 15 million and 16 million.
The register you are replacing, how many people per your records do you have on it?
It's about 16.7. And we are saying that it's booted. So if it's booted, then we are expecting that the figures should come down. I think we are going beyond 100% because our projection was that by the end of first phase, we should have rated about 3.8, and now we have rated more than 4.4. So we have gone beyond 100%. That's bad for the COVID. So I came down to 95 because of some of the COVID breaches.
Now, he also comments on a visit to schools by political party agents and their assigns.
Once you open the place for registration, then by law, the political parties are also accredited to observe the registration. So wherever we are registering, the parties have their agents there. Our responsibility is to go there to register them, and the party's responsibility is also to observe that if somebody is not qualified, they can object to the person's registration. It is the responsibility of the school authorities to determine who goes there and who doesn't go there. It is their responsibility to determine who can have access to the students and who should not have access. Ours is to go there to register them. So I wouldn't know what transpired between Nanabi and the students.
Dr. Serebour, it looks like there are lots of things you don't know when it comes to this one because the parties are participating, right?
We are doing our registration. We have accredited some of the party executives to also monitor their activities. So if he went there with accreditation, then it is the school who should determine what anybody can do. The commission cannot go there and be giving instructions to them. You should go here, you should not go there. The school authorities are in charge of the schools. Our responsibility is to register them. Some secondary schools are themselves polling stations, so they are registration centers. Meaning that the students over there don't have to go anywhere because they are registration centers. And those in such areas, they are competing with the community around. Because once a polling station, anybody living within that community will have to come to the campus there to register. So the students are registering with the community inhabitants. Then we have people centers which are outside the school campuses. So for some of them, there will be a secondary school here and maybe a nearby primary or JSS. So where the centers are not cited in the schools, they go out of campus and register at the surrounding registration centers. Now, we know that COVID has brought about restrictions. So the GES wrote to us that as part of the conditions for reopening of the schools, the students are not supposed to go out of campus. So we should have them registered. So the commission decided that in that case, we will send the machines to the polling stations, and we have the mobile teams which are already registering people when there are congestions. So we register them at their schools and assign them to the registration centers, which is closer to their schools and which will have served as their registration centers, but for the restrictions. So those who are registered not for the polling station in that school, but the nearby registration centers. So they cannot vote in their schools if they are not already polling stations. So their name will be sent to their actual polling stations. So I don't think anything has changed.